Hello ladies and germs, and welcome back. Hopefully you're gonna start putting the engine back together today. Right now I'm taking the cases and cylinder over to our friend Damon's house, who has a vapor honer. Am I saying that right? Probably not. They make them really shiny, look pretty, and I'm actually really excited about this. I think it's really gonna look slick. He says he's got something glass for his vapor honer that's really gonna make it look crazy. So I'm excited to introduce you guys to him. See you in a second. We just got to Damon's house and he's already getting to work on this thing. I'm so excited to see how this comes out.
Look, I'm 2 seconds in, look at that.
Hey, these diamonds, they shining. Came from Johnny. It ain't never been too hard to find me. All this ice got me changing my climate. Bought this car to switch on my timing. These niggas is bitches, that's just a reminder. Stay away from the snakes cause they slimy.
I'm gonna go back over it real quick. See if we can clean that up a little bit right there.
Yeah. It's like even pulling like the oxidization off of the aluminum parts. It's not just like pulling dirt and grime and grease. It's really actually getting to the oxidization and getting back down. God bless. That'll make you slap your mama.
Come out of the showroom.
Pretty much. It's pretty close, dude. It's pretty close.
Yeah,
It's not better sometimes.
Better than the showroom.
Sometimes it comes out like better.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It seems like a super gentle process.
I'm not blowing.
I don't understand how it's doing this so softly.
It's weird, dude.
It's just not.
On some things, like I can take like shit that's been cheaply anodized. You know, like it'll come off. Like, but it won't. It's weird. I don't know. It's kind of bad. I'm not blowing enough air though to really fucking hurt it. Yeah, I guess if you had enough air, you could hurt it.
Yeah.
But look, just like that, boom. Look at those numbers. I can, like, it ain't doing nothing to them. But like if you, like this stuff right here, it might take it off, but sometimes it has a hard time doing it. It came off that time.
I'm just cutting into the video real quick. Damon's dad, Randy, came into the shop and I wasn't filming, but Randy is a guru with this platform and builds some really nasty KTM engines, so I was super happy that he came in and gave me just a total information dump and gave me a lot of advice that I would have otherwise looked over in this engine building process. So I'm super happy that he came in, and I hope you guys enjoy.
O-rings on these boost ports. And if you take these O-rings out, the boost ports don't get sticky near as bad. I mean, this feels decent, but everything moves. But I take them out. I know all the wood riders are taking them out, and the motocross riders are taking them out.
Yeah.
Because they get real sticky real easy. Because they get hot, and the O-rings will start sticking because it's metal. So any moisture will get them stuck if it sets for a little while. But the O-ring in it makes it not move freely near as good. So we take them out. We take them out there. There's O-rings on your actual power valve flap you want to leave in there. But
Interesting.
it's just, it'll blow more oil out here. Like when you're like gassing it, you know, 2 strokes on one side or the other, when you take the cap off, it's gonna be oily. It's gonna probably have a little more oil on this side, but the modification is good. It's a good mod. And you ain't really gotta do nothing. I I get mine all jazzed up.
Yeah.
You know, I like shine everything up because these are really important because they're metal and they'll screw up on you. If you look, easier to look if you had this cover off, but if see that thing, when the power valve opens, you're looking right here in this hole. See that hole right there? See how it opens up right there? See how it opens and closes?
Yeah.
So when the power valve totally opens up, that's called the exhaust loop port.
Mm-hmm.
It just lets extra exhaust out. And that thing will get kind of funky if somebody's riding it hard with those O-rings in it. Just makes everything move real free.
Yeah, I got you.
And they may have the O-ring out of it because it feels nice.
Yeah.
But I polish all that shit up. Like our shit gets run wide open all the time. So,
Yeah.
like when I say wide open, all the time.
Yeah.
So it lives and wide open. So it's just a lot easier on me and this stuff. But if they sit for a little while, get any more trim,
Yeah.
they get stuck.
Sweet. Let's take her apart then. We're getting good advice here. I'm happy I arrived in this location. We're getting the inside scoop. I'm pumped. We're gonna learn ourselves a little something, and we're gonna get a better final product for this guy. So I'm pumped on that.
Actually, you know who got it humming? You know who got it humming?
We got a little meat sauna in here right now.
I started that motherfucker.
Stuff that you have to work on that if you want it out. If it don't, and you don't want to fuck with it, put it back on, baby. Yeah, it ain't.
Oh, dude, I'm happy I'm taking this apart.
You use it's like that. And the O-rings seal up the water.
Yeah.
But you use the Permatex to seal up the exhaust.
Yeah.
That's really what you're using it for. And what kind of kit you buying?
As far as what?
Gasket kit.
Vertex, so it's an all balls product.
Okay.
But just for
I've used
bottom end, but I've got OEMs. I've got a couple different ones so I can figure out the squish.
Everybody's shit.
Yeah.
It's quite a bit more, but the KTM
OEM
is
stuff.
the bomb, dog.
Yeah.
When you get the kit, it comes with every single thing.
Really?
You don't get everything with all your aftermarket stuff.
Yeah, because then I did have to make a bunch of specialty orders. It's a pain in the ass.
Spot on.
Yeah.
But it is expensive as hell.
Yeah.
And this thing here, normally I take all this shit out, and then take the front off, but I wanted to show you that. See how that feels? See how that turns? Just feel it. This should be super easy. Super easy. I mean, it turned well while everything was on there, but it still should be a lot easier than that.
For sure.
Get him to spray this, and that'll be like top notch.
Yeah.
We'll just take it off. Yeah, we got that. Yeah. No, if you put it in backwards, it's gonna go in there, but it ain't gonna be right.
That's the
actual power valve. That's the valve to open the port up for top end. And what you do,
that's the dot.
you'll take these and put them there. You'll take, this one has a left side on it, so you always know which side that goes on.
Yeah. Wait, show me that again.
It's got an L on it.
All right.
The other one don't have one.
Yeah. But
So what you'll do, you'll stick these in here. You'll stick these in here, these plates will go in there like that. And I would Loctite these blue.
Yep.
And not super tight because you got to break them. I had to heat that one up to get them loosened up. But anyways.
You call that the KTM 7.4? 7.4 foot-pounds. 7.4 foot-pounds.
Well,
7.4 foot-pounds.
anything that's got a 6 millimeter with an 8 head is going to be 7 foot-pounds, whether it's Japanese or European.
Right. That's just snug.
That's just a standard.
That's just a snug. Standard snug.
I torque all my engine cases. That way I know I did it right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Anyways, you can probably wiggle your way around that. But Damon, we need to clean that. Can you blast that? And what I was telling you about, these O-rings right here. These are the O-rings I take off.
Take those off.
Now,
because that's just adding resistance between the spacer.
I'm not going to tell you who told me this, but it comes from factory KTM. Everybody took
You just told me.
They took me out. But we don't know who it was, so no one's going to get nobody in trouble. But they just take them out.
Yeah.
That's a simple mod. That thing gets, it'll start because it's tight. So if it gets gooey and it's set for a while, it'll make them sticky and easier. So we take them out. They stay loose as a goose. But they will drain out of this side a little more. It will drain a little more. But it is what it is.
Yeah.
Even if it's on point jetting, it's going to throw that extra stuff out a little bit. This cover here, the factory cover, if it's a metal cover, it's the best cover.
I still got it.
All the others suck.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
And when you put this on, I don't know if you mess with a lot of KTMs. If you hook up your power valve, you're gonna have to take your power valve back apart before you put that on. The gasket gotta go on before the power valve hooks up. I do it all the time still.
Say that again?
When you get everything done, you're gonna hook your power valve up. If you don't have that gasket on there, you're gonna take your power valve.
Oh yeah, apart. You're just saying make sure to put the. Yeah.
I do it all the time. I forget and I'm like shit.
Yeah. No, I've been there.
When you do that, you got a rubber deal that fits right here. You have a rubber piece that fits right here, and it just tries to help with gasket stuff. You're gonna have to take that thing and you're gonna have to start sliding in right here. You're not gonna get it any other way or you're gonna fuck it up. It's like if you're using a paper gasket, I call them paper gaskets.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to try to slide that in. It's a little bit of a pain in the ass. But the metals work really good. Just the shit I've run into, because I've done a lot of these. It's an easier way to do it. If you just start back here, and slide that gasket in right here, you can get it in between that rubber and this cylinder. Yeah. If not, you're probably not going to get it. You're going to tear it up. Yeah. Because I've done it. Yeah. Water pump. I have the bikes. The motorcycles may not be as bad. And when I say that, we run a different setup. Yeah. So, like I said, they run wide open all the time. The stock, they cool well, but the flap on the water pump, they crack all the time. I've put.
You upgrade to a metal one?
I'm gonna this coming year. I've went through 4 this year. 4. They're cheap as crap, but it ain't worth it. I blew a motor up because of it. I mean, they'll run. I've seen one of these engines run 10 laps wide open in 5th gear with no water in it. It wasn't mine, it was somebody else's. But they'll go 10 laps before they seize up. And that's wide open, hard riding.
Yeah.
They cool well. But I would upgrade. If I have anything else to do with these, I'm upgrading on the water pump. The water pump's a weak point. They suck. They crack. They just bust. One of them busted all the way out, and that's what my problem was. I didn't check the smell. Temp gauge was acting up like weeks and weeks before, and it cost me. Here's what it is. Weed. Damn, I just got your shit all rigged up. Those springs make a difference according on how you want to ride it, but all these springs, you got 2 springs there. That's a standard on the outside. The one in the center determines how fast that thing's going to open. We take them all out because we're wide open. As far as power delivery, it's going to determine what kind of power delivery you got. So you got yellow, green, and red. I don't know if anybody knows that. Some people don't realize that shit.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool. I mean, and you can put tension on them.
For sure.
Right there.
Oh, really?
You can tighten it up, put a little more tension on.
Huh.
You can fine tune them. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
I had no idea.
That's the rubber gasket I was telling you about.
Yeah.
Now I got a brand new one. If you want one.
Yeah, I don't think I got one of those. And I don't know what kind of riding this guy really does.
I got it.
So it's hard there.
If he's wood riding.
He says it sounds like he wants to get back to some hare scramble racing and also just riding around with his kiddos.
Right. So anyhow, that's it in a nutshell. Ziploc bags, do right, do left. I'll Ziploc bag them up. I know they're gonna set for a while. Clean them all
I'm putting
up.
it back together today.
Okay.
So
like that shit right there, I put it on. I polish them. I polish everything.
I got a polishing wheel.
Yeah, I get everything. I
Yeah.
do it all. Yeah, that's what I do.
We just got back from Damon's, and let me say, these cases came out incredible. I can't thank him enough for offering that resource and then doing all that work that he did. It really brought this project up to the next level, and then his dad coming in and just downloading a ton of his information. He is truly a master of his craft, and I was just trying to absorb everything that he threw at me. I think it's really going to help with putting this motor back together, and he even helped me out with a sweet trade deal because I was originally going to have to rebuild this crank, and I still am going to, but he had a crank for me for this bike that only had an hour on it, and it's going to save me a ton of time. And